Hello everyone, and welcome to Kelly Arts in our monthly painting series, in which I am giving a prompt and I have a month to figure out how the heck to make that into a painting. This month the prompt was Mischief, and as tempting as it was to just do a painting of my cat about to knock everything off my desk, I decided to be a bit meta with this one. When I think of mischief, or simply being mischievous, the first thing that comes to mind, beside my cat, is the Norse god Loki, popularized recently in the MCU movies. However, I didn't want to simply do a painting of Tom Hiddleston for two reasons. A. It seems that everyone who does art based on Loki these days uses his face, so that's fairly passé. And two, I don't think I could do a good enough job painting his face that looks halfway realistic. So, I decided to take the famous painting from the Renaissance, The Birth of Venus by Sandro Botticelli, and substitute one god for another. Loki, being a shapeshifter and gender fluid, makes it easier to substitute them for Venus. Having Loki insert themselves into another god's painting seems like something they would do for a bit of fun anyway. This painting took several days to paint, and since it was getting towards the end of November, I had to push through and get it done by my self-imposed deadline. You're going to see my camera move around a lot for this one. I could never seem to get everything perfectly lined up each time I went to record. On one of the days, I found out that my phone, which I've been using for most of the shots, failed to save properly after 2.5 hours of painting. Very frustrating, to be sure. Fortunately, I have Cambot to thank for salvaging that day. One of the interesting effects Riley and I stumbled across while editing was the ability to make it look like I was moving at warp speed while painting by leaving a ghostly after effect. I think it makes me look like I'm the Flash while working on this. I decided that, since I was essentially copying an existing piece of artwork, I would make no effort to disguise the fact that I'm using references to make sure I'm getting everything accurate. That's why you'll see me taping up a reference print to the canvas itself while I'm working, and also referencing my tablet directly later on. So I found out that it's better to include the call to action part of the video earlier so it's less likely that you'll skip it. Can't have that, need all the love I can get. So if you like this content and want me to continue to make wonderful paintings like this, please like and share the video. Also, if you're so inclined, hit that subscribe button. And now I have Patreon for this channel. When editing this video, there's so much footage that, even sped up as much as usual, the video would have been over an hour long. Now I know how much you love to watch me paint, but even I would find that more than a little tedious to watch. So I had the brilliant idea to edit out all the times I stopped painting to load my brush, reposition something, stuff like that. Yeah. Do you know how many times I do that while painting? There's a reason why my November painting video came out in January. As a bonus, I was able to take those little clips I removed and find a frame that was as clean as possible and use all those frames in the preview video. Hence, the Birth of Loki on speed. There should be a card up in the corner to view that, and also a link in the description so you can watch it after this video is done, of course. I found it easier to block in the color in different areas, and then come back and bring in the details. So you'll see me going over different areas multiple times. When it came time to get the details right, I knew I couldn't leave the canvas on the easel to work on it. Not only are my eyes not what they used to be, but hunching over the canvas would very effectively block the camera from seeing what I'm doing. So I moved the canvas to my desk and positioned it so I could more easily work on the different areas as I needed. I tried to stabilize the video the best I could, that's why the desk seems to be moving around so much. One of the things I learned about the original painting is that the artist deliberately painted an outline around each figure in order to indicate that they were not part of the natural world. So, by duplicating this effect, it helped me, with my much smaller size canvas, to help make the figures pop a bit more and to hide some of the flaws. was pleasantly surprised at how well the figures turned out in the end. Is there room for improvement? Sure, of course. But considering where my confidence level was this time last year when it came to painting figures, I'm really amazed that I found my mojo. Et voila! And on to the glamour shots. See you in the next video. Actually, you'll see me in the next video. I won't see you at all.